When I first saw the Market Chameleon Premium plan, I was honestly a little skeptical, not because it looked bad or anything, but because I wanted to see if the value actually matched the cost for the options data it provides. So I thoroughly tested the platform and compared every feature, and what I found was game-changing. In this video, I'll walk you through the Market Chameleon pricing, what each premium tool actually does, who it works for, and how to get it at the best possible price right now. Now, before we go into the details of Market Chameleon's pricing to figure out if it offers the exact edge you need to become much more profitable in your trading, let's just get one thing clear first. Who is this platform actually built for in the first place? Market Chameleon is specifically designed for active options traders and data-driven investors and the people who basically eat, sleep, and breathe probabilities and volatility. This is not for someone just trying to buy their first call option and hoping for the best. It's for traders who want to know the why behind the price action. Its strongest suit is turning complicated options data, like implied volatility, unusual activity, earnings moves, and probability-based insights, into something that you can actually use without needing a finance degree. But don't just take my word for it. There's this trader, for example, he said that this platform is a one-stop shop, and with it, you don't need any of the others. He also highlighted that Market Chameleon is just loaded with everything an investor could possibly want. You just have to learn how to use all the features. Another user put it even better. He praised the platform's unbiased nature. He said that most other sites are not up to par and heavily influenced, but apparently not Market Chameleon. He specifically thanked them for what they do, saying that retail traders everywhere appreciate Market Chameleon. So I think that we should look at a bunch of other reviews, but I think that these reviews tell us something. In a world where so many tools are pushing paid promotions or biased opinions, Market Chameleon built its reputation on just giving you the clean, raw data and by word of mouth. So, if you're the type of trader who just gets frustrated guessing where a stock might move next, or you're tired of just watching price action without understanding the probabilities behind it, getting a Market Chameleon subscription might be your next step. But alright, now that we know who exactly this tool is made for, let's take a deep dive into Market Chameleon's pricing and features and see what your money actually unlocks. So, Market Chameleon does keep things pretty simple. They offer a limited free experience, but of course the real power is in the premium plan. And honestly, after testing it, I do get why they structure it the way it is. It's a single paid tier that gives you full access to everything. Just one payment and you unlock it. So, first up, and this is probably my favorite part, is the peer group analysis. This lets you compare volatility across similar stocks in one view. You can spot which stock is the outlier visually instead of jumping between tabs. There's dividend analysis in there too, comparing yields side by side with risk metrics. And there's closed-end fund analysis showing premium and discount values against benchmarks. Plus, option straddle analysis comparing how options perform across a group, and a few other options and tools that I don't have the time to get into, but you've got a ton of different, very nuanced and detailed tools here. A couple others I want to cover are the market-wide reports. So this is where things get really interesting. You get custom stock watch lists where you can group symbols by whatever makes sense for you, such as REITs, dividends, your portfolio, whatever. And there's also custom option strategy watch lists where you can build and track multi-leg strategies in one place. There's market on close order imbalance data showing where the big money is flowing right at the close, going back a full year. There's also the expanded option trade screener, which lets you see trades with 50 contracts or more going back 10 days instead of being limited to 200 plus. Then there's a new listings report showing stocks listed in the last 12 months. And you also get full access to the covered call screener and naked put screener with over 15 filters each across dozens of expirations. One user here actually summed up the value of these tools pretty perfectly. He flat out said that Market Chameleon is really helpful in his trading. How helpful? Well, he uses it every single day. That's definitely an active trader. When a tool becomes that essential to your daily routine, you know it's delivering real value. Another trader shared his experience and was really honest about it. He said that his first month was stellar and he almost doubled his account size using the credit spread screener. Though he did hit a rough patch later, he highlighted the tool's power for finding specific trades and how it's incomparable, basically. He also admitted that he's still figuring out a lot of things with the platform, so apparently a beginner here, but I think that this review shows that Market Chameleon gives you all the options, the weapons, and you just have to learn how to wield them properly. Okay, now let's talk about the stock-specific features because this is really where Market Chameleon separates itself from its competitors. So Market Chameleon has this historical stock volatility chart that breaks down volatility by type. This helped me realize that one stock I was trading actually had most of its volatility happen at the open, so I just adjusted my entries to avoid that chaos. Then there's the price performance versus expected range tool. This is really cool. It takes the market's implied volatility and projects an expected daily range. Then it plots that against what actually happened. So you can literally see whether options traders are overpricing or underpricing daily moves. If the market consistently overprices moves, you might want to sell. If it underprices, maybe buying makes sense. The option order flow sentiment is another huge tool here. This shows the ratio of buy orders executed on the offer price in calls versus puts. A little complex, I know, but when you see a shift in that ratio, it often signals a change in investor sentiment before the price even moves. I caught a nice rally in Nvidia last month because the call buying spiked 2 days before the stock took off. There's also this extra feature where premium users get more option trade dates, up to 60 trading days of history, and extended VWAP data going back 20 days. That VWAP data includes pre-market, main session, and after hours, which is huge if you trade the open. And here's also something that you don't see everywhere: direct data downloads. You can pull Market Chameleon data directly into Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets as CSV files. So maybe you're the type who likes to run your own analysis or build custom models, and with this, you can do that. But again, the big question remains, is the Market Chameleon subscription cost actually worth it, or is it overpriced for all that you get? So I've thought about this a lot, and here's my honest take. It really does depend on how you trade and what you're looking for and your style, right? Like if you're actively trading options, especially if you trade around earnings or use volatility strategies, this tool definitely pays for itself pretty quickly. It depends on how much you get to use it daily though. I found this thread on Reddit where someone asked about this exact thing. He was thinking about subscribing to Market Chameleon to use their options trade ideas, and he wanted to know if anyone else had the experience to actually make a comment about it. So one Redditor responded with a breakdown that I thought was brilliant. He said that he uses Market Chameleon to find the best entry for his spreads, and here's his process. He has a short list of stocks he wants positions in, he has a ballpark idea of the buy and sell price range for each, then he uses Market Chameleon to analyze his watch list and find the best spreads. He defines the best spreads as those giving maximum credit, high win rate, and good theoretical edge. Then he selects the top 3 trades, places day orders, and only takes the trades if they hit. He said, and this is important, that some days he finds good trades, and some days there aren't any, so he just waits for the opportunity to come to him. No need to force it, right? Just wait for the right opportunity. So I think that right there is the difference between using a tool as a crutch versus using it as a real edge. He's not forcing trades, he's letting the data tell him when to act. And if you want to act right now and get started with Market Chameleon at a fraction of the cost without overpaying a dime, all you have to do is sign up by clicking the link in the description of this video. I've given my honest thoughts here, but we've actually worked directly with Market Chameleon to secure the highest discount deal currently available for our viewers. It's an exclusive arrangement that gives you access to their complete Market Chameleon pricing plans at the best possible rate you'll find anywhere. So click that link and get started.